Well, good evening once again and welcome to IELTS program. In today's session, I would like to give you quintessential instructions like how you're supposed to write the answers into the answer sheets when it comes to reading and listening. I've seen a lot of students sometimes, in case if they don't follow these instructions, they might lose completely. So that is why each word is a golden word, and which is how you will be able to get good scores if you follow all these requisite instructions. So, instruction number 1 I would like to give you would be to use capital letters, which means you can use either in all uppercase or else you should write first letter in capital. In case if you forget to do so, you sometimes can lose half a mark, or you can lose sometimes complete mark in case if it is a noun. So that is why in case if the answer is Royal Park, so you're supposed to write either Royal and Park all in caps, or at least in the first letter must be in caps. Instruction number 2 is make sure in case if they give you the option of writing not more than 3 words. So there also you need to make sure you should write minimum 3 words. In case if you write sometimes 1 or 2 words, and in case if the answer requires you to write minimum 3 words, then you can lose completely. So follow this instruction and try to listen and read the paragraph very carefully and try to complete the answer by writing minimum in about 3 words. That is very important. In case if they say 2 words, then minimum 2, and in case if they say only 1 word, then it should be only 1 word, because in case if you write in 2, it will be marked as completely wrong. So be very, very careful when it comes to listening and reading, so that because of these minor errors, you can lose upon major bands. Next instruction is obviously that you have to use internal slashes to separate one answer from the other. For instance, if the answer is sunlight slash water slash say air, so these internal slashes will be able to distinguish one answer from the other. Another important, very crucial instruction I would like to give you would be that you should use always S in the bracket if you're not sure whether the answer is in singular or in plural form. For instance, the answer is yes, tables and chairs. So in this case, you're supposed to write the word table, put a bracket after table and put S into that. So that's why you should put these all S in the brackets in case if you're not very sure whether the answer is singular or in plural form. Apart from that, yes, the next step is basically all about sequencing. For instance, if you disrupt the sequence, you can lose complete marks. So that is why make sure your sequence should be very correct. Apart from that, spellings do play a very, very important role. So that is why you should always try to make sure that whatever answers you're writing, you should know the spellings quite well. We'll be conducting different dictations also here so that you can learn all these spellings appropriately. Well, the next instruction I would like to give you would be that you're supposed to use all the helping verbs, prepositions, modals, and certain other parts of grammar in brackets. For instance, the answer is principal of school. So here, yes, of must be in the bracket. For example, jumping into the swimming pool. So jumping and into should be in the bracket. So make sure that these minor things do, play a very important role in making you score good bands. So that this is how you have to, follow all these instructions. Now, apart from that, there are some other miscellaneous things as well which we need to follow. For instance, whenever there is a colon, or for instance, a full stop or hyphen, these also must be always added in the bracket itself. For instance, if the time is like 2:45 minutes, so here you're not supposed to use colon, rather you're supposed to use 2:45, and that dot must be in the bracket because this is not the part of the main answer and these are optional. Same way, you can write the answers either in numerical forms or in words. For example, answer is 13. So either you can write down 13 as digits or you can write down 13 in words as well. Both would be marked as right, and you have to use this internal slash to split both of these. Apart from that, it's so important that I've been reiterating to all the candidates as well that they're supposed to apply for computer delivered test, because definitely this is far more scoring also, and students can get the best band scores. So this brings us to the end of these instructions here. Thank you so much. Have a very, very great time.